The Jays and Nationals are kicking off a three-game series in Washington tonight, and here to share his free picks with us is MLB expert handicapper Joe Gavazzi. Now, Joe, the Nats are in the midst of a bit of a slump, which has seen them lost 4 of their last 5 games and have relievers allowing 14 runs at the hands of Cincinnati over the weekend. They're looking to Jordan Zimmerman to continue his winning ways, as the Nationals have won 5 of his last 6 starts. Toronto counters, albeit quite weakly, with R.A. Dickey, who has been a disaster on the mound of late, posting a May earned run average of 6.27 and surrendering 7 round trippers in his last 4 starts. This is a huge pitching mismatch, and even with the Nationals struggling, I expect them to blow Dickey up tonight and win handily. What are your thoughts on this matchup, Joe, and where does our value lie?
Oh, you're exactly right, Matt. Huge starter matchup for us in this, and we've got some supporting numbers which will allow us to turn it into an underdog play. Let's go inside the thinking here. Both these teams have had their struggles over the weekend. You pointed out the National slide, but Toronto comes in here losing a pair of one-run games at Minnesota over the weekend. Blue Jays continue to be a good hit, no-pitch team. In fact, although they have the number 2 OPS batting numbers, they're the number 27 OPS pitching numbers, and that's been even worse on the road, where recently they are 5-20 on the road with ERA numbers for their starters of over 6. Dickey's been responsible for much of that disaster, as in his 4 road starts this season, an ERA well over 7, and opponent batting average well over 300. Simply not good numbers for a knuckleballer who is not getting the desired strikeouts from the flutter ball and is giving up a tremendous amount of hits. I expect those problems to continue against a Washington team who, although struggling over the weekend with an 0-3 record at Cincy, in which they lost by 21-9, will do much better at home, where they're recently 8-1. And that same goes true for Zimmerman, who's been their most consistent starter. Now, Zimmerman's recorded 8 consecutive quality starts, but that pales in comparison to the fact that dating back to last year, now 15 consecutive quality starts at home. By the way, he's owned interleague opponents on this field with a recent record of 6-0 in 9 starts and a minuscule ERA of under 2. Let's talk about making our money, though. Toronto Blue Jays, a team, because of the poor pitching, often gets blown out on the road. That's happened the last 2 years with a combined record, and their 61 losses the last 2 years, 47 of them have been by 2 or more runs. Whereas Washington, during their recent run-up in May, 13 of their 16 recent wins by 2 or more runs. By the way, all 5 of Dickey's recent losses have come by 2 or more runs. It's all fitting together in a gigantic pitching mismatch for us tonight. Washington lay the runs, take the price with Zimmerman over Dickey.
All right, Joe taking the Nationals on the run line tonight, also expecting a rough night from R.A. Dickey and the Blue Jays. Thank you, Joe. Remember, we are here all day, every day, churning out winners for you guys, so be sure to keep checking back with us at sportsbookreview.com.